Hello everybody and welcome to Talk to the Hand, the podcast for the mentally insane, run by the mentally insane. I am joined today by my fellow colleagues, Peter Day.
Oh shit, what up?
And Mr. Mouse of the Shocks.
Hello.
And we have a very special guest today, one of our biggest fans on this podcast, if not the biggest fan of all of our content, Ripstar.
He's the only one that watches.
It's the only one who watches.
Yeah, so no one's going to watch this episode.
Oh. Hello, Ripstar. You just swarmed out by Shockmouths. You can't shut his mouth for you to say hello. Say hello now.
Hi. I can't.
Hello, Ripstar.
It's very exciting.
Right, so Ripstar is like the fundamental reason, pretty much, that we've started doing more podcast episodes.
That and Shockmouth stopped being a little bitch.
Yeah, well, that's basically it. I mean, that always fucking helps.
I stopped being a bitch like a year before we started again. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Shockmouse, can you explain why you became a bitch? What happened?
I had a kid, you fucker.
What?
So
having a kid like directly equal being a bitch?
Yes.
Right.
It drives you insane. You don't sleep. You don't eat. You don't fucking anything.
Shockmouse, I think I seem to manage okay.
Seem to manage. Are you sure?
To be fair, yeah, Pete, you just had a mental breakdown.
Well,
yeah.
Well, fair point.
I managed. I seem to manage just fine.
It's not really helped by the fact that Shockmouse is on this fucking call.
How much older is your kid? Because like, I need to know how much longer I've got until mine happens.
She's nearly 3.
Fuck. So I've got like 6 months, and then I'll yeah.
Alright, I'm going to stay out of the way when you have another mental breakdown, Shockmouse.
Yeah.
Just so I don't get aimed at me like last time.
Yeah. So I've just come fresh from watching the Shockmouse podcast, where basically Shockmouse spent, I'd say, a good 80% of it saying to Ripstar to go easy on him this episode.
Oh, I see. So you three have already hung out.
You know, it's kind of ironic, Shockmouse, okay, that we spent the first few seconds of this podcast talking about how that you're no longer a bitch.
I haven't been a bitch for a year. Yeah, well, 30 minutes ago, you were pleading for mercy. And I was. I pleaded Ripley for mercy. I'm like, please go easy. And he just was silent. He's like,
Yeah.
He sounded like he had something planned.
I'm like one of those TV hosts with like a clipboard just saying, yes, and you did this, and you did that. Explain yourself, Shockmouse.
I was tired.
Right.
He's awake now. It's about 30 minutes later, he's awake.
Great. So, what, in a podcast where they spoke about Ricky Berwick going on Alex Jones, the majority of it
was amazing.
Well, it was good.
This is why I don't listen to the Shockmouse podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Chimp.
Yeah, no, this is why I like Chimp, you see, because Chimp doesn't like it, so he stays away. Like a normal human being.
Well,
somebody's
come in.
The thing is, Shockmouse, is that somebody's got to curb you, okay? And if it's not going to be Chimp, it's going to be me.
That's what Ripley's for.
I try, okay? I try my hardest.
I'll tell you what, Shockmouse, one day I'm going to turn up on your podcast, and it's going to be hell.
Well, if you figure out how to use Discord, I highly welcome it.
Yeah, I have got to figure out how to use Discord.
I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I caused quite a lot of trouble on one of Dylan's live streams the other week, and then I came into Peter Day's live stream and caused trouble now on the same day. That was quite a good day.
Yeah.
Why would you do?
Well, no,
I just put bananas everywhere.
To be honest with you, Dylan came on my live stream on Twitch like a couple of weekends ago, and he started spouting about social justice warrior bullshit. It was like going proper impassioned off the rails, and I was like, yeah, great.
That's why live's fantastic.
Yeah, we're talking about Nazis and something, and it was all like extremely one-sided. I'm like, I don't know what to say here. I'm just gonna keep playing Spyro.
You're gonna play
Spyro's purple.
That's also happened on the Shockmouse podcast, but we won't get into that, will we?
Oh no, heaven forfend that we get into anything that's happened that is negative against Shockmouth.
No, do it. Fucking do it.
Oh, you're not a bitch. You're not a bitch
lose
anymore.
my non-paying job.
No, I'm not a bitch.
I disagree there, Shockmouth, but all right.
Why do you disagree? You know what a bitch does? A bitch gets massive dislikes and then turns them off.
Ripstar, don't go hard on me on Talk to the Hand.
Oh, it wasn't like that. It was
Well.
more like, dude, you're on my team. What the fuck are you doing?
My team.
To be fair, okay. To be fair, I do have a bunch of lyrical lads jokes as well. So
Lyrical
Yeah.
Lads was a joke.
Yes.
End of.
That is the thing. You can't make a joke about what is already a joke.
I think it was serious. I think it was very serious.
Yeah.
And then it kind of backfired. Kind of like what Day of the Week is waiting to happen to it. Like, and then when it does happen, oh, Day of the Week, that was a joke. Yeah, that was.
See, what Day of the Week has managed to achieve is it's managed to be a bargain copy of the Shockmouths podcast.
Well, I wouldn't
you,
say
Jim.
I wouldn't say a bargain copy. I'd say a structured.
Yes, because the
fucking
one that
podcast.
I came in of, you didn't even have any, like, graphics on the screen. It just was you and your stupid face.
Fucking
Right, these Shockmouths went to the hassle of making graphics and stuff and putting.
Do you want to
putting
know
people
why,
that-
Chimp? It's because Shockmouths is a fucking artist. Well, used in fucking quotes loosely.
excuse
I'm
me,
not actually.
excuse
I
me,
just
you're-
slap shit together.
Yeah, you're a very good editor, so you're an artist in your own right.
An artist in my own right. I can't pull pixels out of fucking thin air.
Well, try.
Chimp, I've got to tell you, because you weren't there, so just to fill Chimp in and anyone else who didn't hear me, what I said on the Shockmouths podcast must be repeated here. When
Must
I
it?
started it,
You're
right,
just lowering
I got
the
accused
tone
of
of our
copying
podcast now.
Yeah, I got accused of copying Tommy C, right? Which is true. I was very inspired by him, and it inspired me to get off my ass and do something about it, and was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to bring Shockmouths podcast back. It's going to be live, fuck it. Could you imagine if I spent 2 years prior to that shitting on Tommy C for having a podcast? Do you know how stupid I would feel? I felt great when Peter came and did his, because I felt relieved. I'm like, wow, I should not feel stupid at all for being inspired. It's great. Thank you.
Except, unlike Tommy
Okay.
C's stream and everything, I think you're just like one step away from an explosion graphic or something to boot off callers you dislike.
I did, no, I'll be honest, I had that ready, and then I was like, that's too far. I will be honest, that's a thing. That happened. It
why did
exists
you tell him that?
because I'm honest. I'm an honest son of a bitch. I'm too honest for my own good. You put something to me, and I'm not going to deny it if it's true. Only an idiot does that. Yeah, you know what it was? Do you want to know what it was? Do you know what it was? Can you guess what it was? Can you guess what it was? Please, can you guess what it was?
No! Tell me!
There's a big graphic in that text, and it said "shocked," and it had thunder and lightning, and then I was like,
Right.
"That's too close." Nah.
So Chimp, now do you see why I want to distance myself from this fucking lunatic in terms of podcast styles?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get my head around the fact that.
Okay, can I
Tommy
just
C,
remind you that
I
I
was
didn't go
inspired by
forward with
Tommy
it.
C. I can't get my head around that, to be honest with you.
Can I reiterate that I didn't go forward with that? That I pulled back and went, no, that's too far. And since I've started, okay, it has deviated and become its own thing, right?
Yeah.
It's now completely different to Tommy C, which then you then jumped on board, right? And now carbon copied that, and now you will then deviate and go in your direction.
Well, I've
No,
not carbon
it
copied
works.
anything. I'm just basically talking about real world like issues and stuff on like YouTube.
I know, it's a
With, like,
carbon copy.
with
Instead
an
of
actual
talking about
fucking-
bullshit, you
no,
talk
with
about
an
real
actual-
things.
No, shut up, with an actual fucking structure, okay? There's an actual fucking
Okay,
logic
we've started an
behind
actual
it.
argument here, Ripstar.
Yeah, Day of the Week is the Shockmouths podcast if it wanted to be 60 minutes,
No,
but
but the
The
failed.
Shockmouths podcast, okay, is an abomination.
Even though
okay,
it has the
dressed
clock,
up in
like,
Tommy C clothing.
Like 60 minutes? Do
No,
you guys have
do you-
60 minutes?
Do you know what?
What?
Day of the
No,
week
the
is not-
Shockmouth. No, there you go. The Day of the Week is a bargain copy of the Shockmouths
No, no, it's
podcast.
Take
not.
that
Which,
back.
No, it's
which is a
not. Do you
retarded
know why?
version.
You clean out your
No,
filthy-
listen, which is a
you
retarded
clean out your
version
filthy
of
whore
Shock
mouth,
the Point.
chimp.
Do you know why? Do you know why it's not a carbon copy?
Why?
It's because it doesn't have a disabled co-host.
Exactly. See, I'm not preying. I'm not preying on.
No, it's just got a
I'm not
disabled
preying on
host.
Ripstar Shockmouths.
Just the host himself.
Fuck off! Shockmouths, talk to the hand! You bastard! You absolute cunt! Shockmouths, okay? I am going to fucking kill you one of these
Alright,
days. I'm gonna
wait,
fly
wait,
out.
wait,
No,
Peter,
shut
come
up,
on.
Chimp, alright? Otherwise, I'm gonna break the rules with you. I'm gonna fly out to New South Wales, okay? Whatever the fuck you're living nowadays, okay? In a fucking hovel, okay? I'm actually gonna get some sort of sharp object, okay? Stick it up your left nostril in the hope that it will correct whatever brain deformation you actually have. Fucking
Right,
Shockmouths! Why
you
the
finish
fuck
now,
do you
Pete.
do this shit?
I want to say one thing. Shockmouths, I've never been more proud of you, son.
Thank you. I love it when Chimp
mwah.
takes my side because Peter can't handle it because Chimp is the equalizer, right? When Peter and I go at it, Chimp's like, well, to be fair, this person here has a point.
I would like to take Peter's
it's
side,
turned into
but
like
I'm
a
legally
bad
obliged
marriage
to
and I'm the
take Mitch's
child.
side.
Sorry, Ripstar, what did you say?
He's gonna lose it today. He's gonna die.
Peter Day's just had a brain aneurysm. I'm having one as we speak. Right. I think you might be back now, Shockmouths.
Yeah, I am. Oh, I don't care. I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Marvellous. I think Peter Day's gone to smash his head off for something hard. So
Is he still here? He didn't hang up, did he?
No, I'm still here, unfortunately.
Oh, he's still...
He's just sulking. Let him sulk. We talked about any YouTube dramas because I'm going to be honest, I haven't really been overly in on the dramas lately.
Well, you got the whole Leafy Keemstar thing, but...
Oh yeah, I did listen to that interview. It was very
Boring?
it was a bit obvious what he was going to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
Did you listen to the whole thing?
no.
I did, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I only got 2 minutes in, and he said, yeah, I'm investing in shares or something. And I was like, well, I've heard all I need to hear.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, 2 years ago on this podcast, I said, I hope he's not renting and that he's putting like his money away safely and that he'll be okay because he was shit hot back then. And I was like, that might not last forever. And it didn't. And it turns out that he was clever. I'm very proud of him.
It seems like it sounds like he doesn't really know what to do with his money though. Like he's not really made many decisions other than to invest it. He hasn't like bought
Who
a
would
house.
know
He
what
hasn't
to do?
bought a car. Oh, I don't know. I mean, most of us would buy the essentials like a house and a car, wouldn't we? But he hasn't done that.
But then other than that, you wouldn't know what to do. Like, everyone's got their fantasy of what they would do with money. Similarly, everyone's got their fantasy of what they would do if they had 10 naked women in the room that all wanted to have sex with them, right? Everyone's got that fantasy. But if it actually happened, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do. You'd just be like,
you on
oh
about,
my
Shockmouths?
god.
Shockmouths,
is
if you had
happening.
if you had 10 naked women in a room, you would walk in, you would ejaculate, and then walk out and say sorry.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like, you wouldn't know what to do. But in your fantasy, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen in your fantasy, right?
No,
And
that
you
wouldn't happen in my
behave.
fantasy.
But then when it
Shockmouths,
happens,
Can I
and
just
you
make a
do
point
what you
here
just
and now on this podcast that in my
You can't
fantasy...
talk to the hand me again.
No. No. In my fantasy,
You wasted it.
you wouldn't exist. And it would be such a great world without a Shockmouths
God.
podcast every fucking week or whenever you fucking feel like it.
I think
because
that's
you
why
can't
we
come up
have
with
Day
topics.
of the Week podcast.
Do
Was
you-
that I think it got to what 14
okay.
episodes of Shockmouths podcast, and then Peter was like, "Fuck, he's not stopping. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to pull out the big guns."
Actually, I haven't actually cracked out the big guns yet. I really could, if I wanted
What
to.
the fuck is the
Do
big
it.
guns?
Well, you fucking said it.
What is the big guns?
What is the big guns?
What is the big guns? Hang on, let me just ask Siri. Hang on a second. Hey Siri, what is the big guns?
All right, here's what I got.
Oh, it's an episode of Modern Family.
Oh, there we go.
Aired in 2015.
Well, there we go. I'm just gonna come
Ripstar.
to fucking Australia.
Do you see
with a
why?
VH
Do you see why?
with a VHS copy of it just to smack you
Fuck's
around
sake!
the
Shut up, Peter. Talk to the hand, Peter.
Yay!
Fuck it, you keep talking over me, you stupid prick. Right, Ripstar. Do you see why I don't start my own podcast?
Yeah, I do know. I get it now.
Yeah. You understand? Like, my podcast would be successful, and these two would get really jealous.
Yeah, I do get it.
Jim, I wouldn't be jealous. I would be happy for you. I'm not that kind of person that gets jealous and then tries to tear them down. I would actually try to prop you up.
How can you prop me up? You have no subs.
I said I would try. I said I would try. Like,
You're like,
you know...
can I come on your podcast, chimp? I have, yeah, to be fair, like, I have no, I have no, la la la, Peter's talking, Peter's talking, Peter's talking, Peter's talking, Peter's
Pete, talk
talking,
to the hand,
Peter's
shut the
talking,
fuck up.
Peter's talking, Peter's talking, Peter's talking, Peter's talking, Peter's
He's gone
talking,
again, I told you to
Peter's
the
talking.
hand.
Alright, can you do that?
Go, Chimp, quick, before he's
Um,
back.
what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Right, to be fair, like, I don't have any drive or need to do like a live like podcasts or anything like this. Is enough of my podcast needs doing this lot. Even though it's getting harder and harder to come here each time with these two bickering, I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
know what
gotten
we
better.
should do? We should make another one with Raw Man and you and me, and we should do it.
That would just be a shouting match. Raw Man really goes off on one when he's on one.
Yeah.
It would be quite good. It'd be nice to have Raw Man on here at some point.
Yeah. That would be good.
Are you back yet, Peter? Or you,
Yes,
you,
I'm back.
I just
cunt.
bring him back, whatever.
Right. Are you actually gonna like let other people speak, or do we have to keep like drowning you out?
Chip, what the fuck happened to you? You used to be cool, man.
I was cool when I was on your side, and now I'm not. That's not
He's
how
not
this
on
friendship
anyone's
works,
side.
Pete.
He's just calling it as he sees it.
Well, you wish.
Okay, you're telling what? I wish. I
Random
wish.
topic generator.
I wish.
Do the random
So
topic
that-
tape. Don't worry.
What? It was an insult at me, but it was actually one at Chimp. What?
Abort. Fucking random topic generator. Right.
What is the big gun?
Good
What is
old
your biggest
random-
regret this week? We're here.
Always coming on this podcast. Always coming on this podcast. You always ask
Going
this
on the
question.
Shockmouths podcast.
Chimp.
Fucking hell.
Coming on here and listening to you two bitch.
Yeah. Fucking
I don't bitch, you
my
bitch.
podcast is better than your
fucking
podcast.
ever meeting Shockmouths. There we go. What is one thing you would change about your home? Blanket-wide ban on Shockmouths. What quality?
Shockmouths.
What
your
quality
home.
about yourself?
In
do
your
you,
home, you
No,
would have a blanket white
shut
Shockmouths
the
ban in
fuck
your home.
up, Shockmouths. What quality do you yourself value the most? The fact that I'm not Shockmouths. What are some of the things that you shouldn't say at work? Shockmouths. What is the first thing you do when you notice when you're meeting someone new? Thank fuck they're not Shockmouths. What would you do if you couldn't use the internet or watch TV for a month? Be glad because Shockmouths wouldn't exist.
I think it still exists. You just wouldn't hear from him.
What did
I mean,
you
you
do on
don't
your
have
most
to
recent
have no
birthday?
internet, Pete, for that
Nothing
to happen. You can
nothing
just
that's
choose
around
not to
Shockmouths.
watch.
What things are you
Actually,
passionate
saying that-
about?
While we're here,
Rotating
talking about weird meeting up. You and Planty, Shockmouse. That was the most awkward thing I think I've watched in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, it got more awkward. It got more awkward, man. I said bye to him, he said bye to me, but we're going in the same direction. And then he kept saying bye, bye, bye. I'm like, we're both getting on the same train. I thought, like, why are you saying bye? We're going to get on the same train. And then I started walking up the steps, and I turned around and realized he hasn't come up the steps, and he's just wavered. And then I haven't said bye to him. So from his perspective, he's been saying bye to me, and I just walked off.
It's a pretty good impression.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how I
that
imagine you to be in real life.
Yeah, I never see anything so awkward. It was just like, yeah, I've met like a weirdo on the internet.
No, I turned that live stream on because they all went up to this private function that was being set up, and they started hanging out in it. And I'm like, oh fuck, why are they doing this? We're gonna get kicked out. So I put the live stream on for insurance, so if anything happened, it would be caught on camera.
Evidence of the rape that was about to take place.
Yeah. And then sure enough, we did. We got kicked out, and I'm like, I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
You do realise they're all gathering because they're all Pokemon Go like YouTubers and like likers, and that's what they do. And you were just there going, "Oh, I've played Pokemon Go for like a year."
It was 2 years actually, and then it turned out that like if you've got a Pokemon in Pokemon Go that's old, it becomes valuable. And because I hadn't played since 2016, I've got nothing but valuable Pokemon to them. And then when they heard that, they all looked at me like I was like a piece of meat. And they were hungry hyenas, and they were all just slowly gathered. I'm like, fuck off!
They raped you for your Pokemons.
Yeah.
Your classic Pokemons. Wow.
Classic
yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
episode, the one where Ash got raped.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen anything so awkward, right? I don't know how you managed to make that awkward, but you managed it, Shockmouse.
Chimp, I don't need to
Shock
try.
now.
It just happens. It just happens.
I don't think I should ever meet any of you lot.
No, you shouldn't.
That'd be a
Well, the
real.
one I'm most likely to meet would have been Peter, who's actually moved further away from me than what he originally was, so...
You know
I
what
don't
would happen
wanna
if
get
I
a
met
pen
Pete?
in my
Pete
ass,
would
so-
like reach for the like disconnect from internet button. I'd be like, it's not there, cunt. It's not there. I'm here. This is real. You can't run. You'll have to physically
I'm not going to reach
do
for
it.
any fucking disconnect from internet button, Shockmouths. I'm going to reach for the fucking salty butter to finish the fucking job.
What?
You think I'm joking as well? This is the greatest thing. No, I don't think there is any sort of ounce of a joke in my voice. This is. I've never been more sincere.
This is great.
Salty
So
never-
should Shockmouths get murdered,
Yes.
you've now put yourself right in the frame.
Yes, I don't care. It would be worth it.
Jesus Christ.
You
I
would
don't know
get
what
ripped
I
off for
did.
this.
I don't know
am
what
not-
I did apart from do a podcast that made Pete go, fucking no.
No, you
mean,
beat
there's
him and
also the
roasted
bug.
Shockmouths,
There's
and now
also
he's
the
being a
bug.
little bitch about it. So he said that you were a little bitch. Then you
I
beat
didn't-
him on the roasting, now he's being a little bitch. See how
I
it
didn't,
works?
I didn't roast him. What the fuck?
He roasted his podcast.
No, I didn't. I just said I didn't say anything. I said
You called
meets
it the
my
Shockmouths
standards,
podcast.
which it does. So why would I roast his podcast? I would be an idiot to say anything negative about it because it's mine isn't any better. I would be a fool.
Yeah, but that's
I can
insulting
roast
Peter.
both podcasts because I don't
Exactly. Chimp's a smart man. He hasn't done one, so he's totally able to do both. This is why I wanted Pete to do one.
I'm starting to doubt if Chimp is the smart man after all.
I am the smart man. The smart man wouldn't do a podcast.
Chimp, you're such a dumb man. You should do a podcast. Only the smart people do. Is
Yes.
what Peter said.
Yes, only
I-
us intellectuals.
To be fair,
But that's the
need
thing.
to
I
do a
don't
video
try to be
on
an
the-
intellectual. That's not what the Shockmouths
Sorry.
podcast is.
Really,
By that logic-
Shockmouths, you're not an intellectual.
No, I'm not.
Matt, I'm shocked. I thought you were very smart, me. Yeah.
No, but see, that's the thing. Like, you shouldn't be shocked
I'm not.
because I've
I'm
never
not.
pretended to be.
I'm not shocked.
What the fuck were? It literally ended with me doing a Meowth impersonation of a WWE wrestler.
Right, which is
Yeah, why did you do
basically
that?
just your voice, just with a lisp and a faux Brooklyn accent.
I haven't heard this, so do the impression.
I can't because the kid's asleep. You'll have to go watch the Shockmouths podcast.
I don't
I'm
want
afraid.
to whisper it into the mic. You don't have to fucking scream it into the mic, do you?
Nah, I'll upload a highlight. You can watch that.
Do ASMR version.
Yeah, do an
Okay, I'll do an
Yeah,
ASMR.
do it,
Do
yeah,
a
you're-
Meowth ASMR.
Is he doing it?
It's hang on.
My name is Meowth, and I'm 7 foot tall, and I'm 6 years old, and you can't see.
See, you can't do it whispering. You can't do Meowth whispering.
I can't quite work out, Shockmouths, how I actually managed to loathe you more and more every fucking passing second. Like, I think I hit rock bottom, but then, oh my god, there are so many more floors below.
Wait until I do ASMR role plays.
Oh god.
Topless waiter serves you.
What you should do,
Salty
right, Shockmouths, what you should do is do an MSAR episode of Peter's podcast all the way through.
Yes.
Oh god. Nah, because he'd copy strike me.
Can we copy strike Shockmouths?
Welcome to Day of the Week.
Like right fucking now.
How's the MSR? I can't say all that bollocks. How's the channel going anyway?
Which
That
one?
well, eh? the one where you whisper into the mic like a retard.
It's going okay.
It's
I
the
mean, it's still
best out of
chugging.
all of them.
I didn't upload for a month, and I had people asking. And I was like, oh, I didn't know. Yeah.
Asking for those soft tones of that Aussie man.
I had the talk with the missus the other day, and I was like, is this sexual? She's like, it
Yes.
kind of is, yeah. And I said, and you don't care that people are watching it for that reason if they were? She's like, no, it's not the worst thing you've done.
That must be the most depressing thought in the world. Someone in their bedroom masturbating to a Shockmouths video.
Yeah.
No, that's yeah.
That makes me
Kill
happy.
themselves.
That's like ultimate
That makes me happy.
depraved humanity.
Right, I'm gonna take this opportunity to talk more about Ripstar because he's been quite quiet. Ripstar,
Yes.
what?
Yeah,
what do you do?
sorry, Ripley.
What do I do?
What do you do? What do you do on your channel?
I run a dead YouTube channel. That's what I do.
Why
Like-
haven't you
like all
uploaded
of us
a
in
video
here.
ages?
Because I've been busy with real life. I'm hoping to get back to it next year.
Oh.
After school.
Well, that was a long conversation. I like how we went into depth on that one.
Yeah.
But
the layers of that conversation was like an onion.
I'm hoping to start making some documentaries next year. I'm really put effort into them.
Sorry. Yeah, so your biggest... God, my brain's not working today. The person that inspires you the most is Peter Day in here, so why?
Fuck you, Jim! What the fuck happened
the three
to
of
you?
you are all inspiring equally.
I'm asking him a question. He can say why.
Can you just repeat the question, please?
No.
I genuinely didn't hear it.
Right, why is Peter Day... why... Oh, God, I can't even remember the word again now. My brain's given up.
What the fuck is going on anymore?
Why does Peter Day inspire you, Ripley?
Because
That's a good question.
he's a good content creator.
Thank you, Ripstar.
See, there was nothing wrong with that.
At least there's one person in this call who's being fucking genuine.
He tries.
We never said you weren't a good content. We never said you weren't a good content creator. We said you were bad live.
I didn't say that, to be fair. I didn't say that.
I'm gonna do a round fucking trip after killing Shockmouths.
Yeah,
I
bring
didn't
it.
say that.
Bring it, bitch. Right, when you come to my place, all they'll hear in the news is man killed by banana. That's all they'll hear.
Yeah,
I
and it'll be you!
never said Peter was bad live.
What about me as bad live?
Nah, you're not
Yeah,
bad
Chim,
live.
I didn't say it.
You have just as
You're
many
okay
technical
live,
issues
but
as Shockmouths.
you rely quite heavily on other people. So if you notice, like with Tommy C, I know you guys like Tommy C, but he just talks all the time. Like, not even to anyone. He just talks to himself.
So what you got to do, Peter, is you got to get a little bit insane.
He's
I can
already
help you.
there.
No,
But see,
I'm okay,
Shockmouths
thanks.
attempts to talk to himself, but what he talks doesn't make any sense. He just like any thought that goes into his head, he just like says.
Yeah.
There's no coherent sentence. It's just words.
I'm trying.
Can I a grievance that I have with Shockmouths?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why the
Yes?
hell? Why the hell would you give me bullet points and not have them in order?
I forgot to explain that bit. I don't know. Look, well, we'll know for next time.
Oh man.
When's the next big video coming out, Pete? Come on.
What?
When's your next big video coming out?
I don't know when I'll fucking make it. I guess I'm gonna have
Oh,
a lot
God,
more.
guess-
I'm just gonna have a lot more time now if I'm not good live, eh?
He's gonna get so stroppy now, and look at him. It's just see,
He's
this is what
packing the
happens.
murder
with
bag.
Ripstar. See, we actually do a lot more podcasts, but then this sort of stuff happens. Then we have to scrap them.
Yeah.
To be fair, that hasn't happened this year.
Well, no, last time it happened was with me.
Yeah, I was about to jump on Peter's side then. I was actually going to stick up for Peter there and go, it was you.
It was me.
It was you,
It was
once.
me. Yeah.
And now Peter slowly unpacks the murder bag and he's like, yes.
No, he's packed. The murder bag's been packed for a while.
That's the murder bag. It's like a little bag.
I don't know,
It
the
says
bag that you put the
murder.
weapons in.
Oh,
The murder bag's been packed for a while. Yeah, he's had
actual
that packed
murder
for ages.
bag.
It's a bag that I
It's just
packed
got
when I-
murder with big letters
like
on
a
the side of
fucking-
it.
It's like a fucking Supreme duffel bag, but instead of Supreme, it just says murder.
Bag
Just,
of
just a massive murder, yeah. Little knife on the bottom.
It's got the clown mask
Right,
in it.
is there any more YouTube drama we need to talk about? Shane Dawson's bollocks. Does anyone watch that? That just sounded
Yes,
wrong.
I
I
loved
watched
it.
that. I watched that. I thought
I
that was
loved
quite
it.
good. It was,
I haven't watched any of it.
Really, honestly, it was good to see Jake Paul in a different light because everyone fucking hates him, and for good reason. But it's good to see like another side.
The only thing I've watched is other creators talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
because I understand this was quite a big thing, and it's a really good documentary, and people have been like praising Shane Dawson for the most part and everything. But they were all so long, you know, like hour and a half, 40 minutes, and 2 hours or whatever. I was just sitting there and I was thinking, I just can't be bothered to watch that much Shane Dawson. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. Honestly, if you do have some time, definitely put it on because it is actually genuinely interesting in the respect of like it's a different take of somebody who's been villainized basically, and for good reason. It's mainly self-inflicted, but it's good to see like the reasonings behind. And like, don't get me wrong, most of the stuff was like just basically just petty bullshit drama, but a lot of the other stuff was like, okay, this is quite interesting.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do forget that at the end of the day, whether you're Jake Paul, PewDiePie, Keemstar, there's a person behind these personas, there's a person behind the camera that has their own issues and has their own problems. That's not shown to the public. Everyone's like that.
Like, did you? I don't know if you heard that his brother actually fucked his girlfriend.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's fucked up, innit? That's messed up.
Exactly.
Did he sue him for $200 million?
Like honestly, like he said in the documentary, he said he had two choices. He could cut Logan out of his life or forgive him and move on. And to be honest with you, What's Her Tits wanted number one, and it wanted like the divide there. As like a revenge sort of bullshit. And it was I'd say it was quite interesting to see someone talk so candidly about something like that.
The whole thing that got me about the documentary was like how empty their houses are, or their quote unquote houses that they all live in, and like who are these investors?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know about. I hope somebody investigates that because I would like to know about that.
Yeah, it's like swimming pools, gyms, movie theaters.
It's so weird,
yeah.
And they're all like the same.
Yeah,
they're all like the same house too.
Yeah, I think it's just the way it works out there in America.
Yeah.
You're American, you Ripstar?
No, I'm Australian.
Oh, Australian. I honestly didn't know where Ripstar was.
Well, apart from
his
accent,
real?
his Australian accent.
Start packing the murder bag.
Yeah, but it's official.
There's a banana on the end of a fishing line. This will get the fuck.
Fishing line.
This is a fucking revelation.
A spear or something, or an arrow. Fishing line.
Jesus.
Not catching a fucking carp.
Right. Debating if it's fucking early enough to go to story time.
It's not early enough. We can go to story time. I think we need to go to story time. We need to cheer you up, Pete, because you're depressed.
Yeah, I'm fucking hit miserable.
We bullied you a lot, and you can't take the bullying.
Right. Okay.
It's not bullying.
Yes, it fucking is. You bitch. Story time!
It's
Shut up!
Pete.
Shut up!
Pete,
Listen, I'm not in the fucking mood, okay? I'm not in the fucking mood with you today. Okay, I'm not listening. I'm not in the fucking mood with you. I'm not in the fucking mood with you right now, okay? I'm not in the fucking mood with you, Chip. I'm not in the fucking mood with you.
La 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 la.
Right,
before we
How
start
is it any
story
different
time,
to what you've said to me?
Before we start story time, right? Let's just clean the slate, right? Shockmouths has an okay podcast, and Peter has an okay podcast, and they're both starting out, and they'll get better with time, hopefully. All right, let's just leave it at that. Everyone's happy, right? We'll stroke each other, shake each other's hands, lick each other, whatever you want to do. Let's go on story time now.
I'd like to know what I said was any different to what Peter said.
Enough, Shockmouths, okay?
Just no.
Bullshit. Stop
Shockmouths, why would you do that? I just closed it. Why would you do that?
You absolute
we can
cunt.
take solace.
Story time. It's a time where we write a story. We're sending it to Penguin Books. Every week we write a chapter, and that chapter is each comprised of us each saying a word each. We have done 25 chapters so far. Last week we did chapter 25 that was called Gay. I'm going to read it to you now. Clown porn is clowning spectacular event. Bill and Ben, the flower pot men, masturbated into flower pots. Yes! Yelled Chimp. Ethan Klein depressedly walked sausages by London town. Ela is a lesbian. Jew Shockmouths is racist, agreed Peter. Also, I need a drink. Also gay. Becky isn't gay, surprisingly. Israel gay, yelled Ethan Gay. Anus. Why? Gay! Jesus Christ, gay! Gay! Chimp gay! Not straight. Ejaculation gay stickiness. Hitler gay. Mangina gay! Okay, that was top 25. Gay.
Is this a complicated way of you guys to get me to commit forever sleep?
No comment. Right.
If you didn't watch Chris Ray Gun today, that means commit suicide.
I watched Chris Ray Gun yesterday.
Jim, because you opened the show, you can decide the order.
Okay, we're going to start with Ripstar because he's a guest, and then we'll go Shockmouths, me, and then you, Pete.
Okay.
You two are separate, I think, today.
Why?
Okay.
Right, Ripstar, when you're ready, son.
Banana.
Shockmouth.
For fuck's sake. You can't even fucking do story time. What's your word, Shockmouths? Anus.
Banana, anus, gay.
Said.
Peter.
Full stop. Hallelujah.
Oh, fucking I can't even spell that.
Screamed.
Ripstar.
On.
2.
Toast.
Full stop. Avocado.
What was the word?
Avocado. Sorry, what did you say, Ripstar? Ah.
Avocado are delicious.
On.
Butter.
Yummy.
Avocado are delicious on butter, yummy. Full stop. Kill.
Shockmouths.
Oh, fuck.
Peter.
Screams.
Full stop. No!
Yes.
Maybe.
I
farted.
Gleefully.
Upon.
A
Peter.
Glove.
Full stop. Why?
do
Shockmouths.
What'd you say?
Do.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
It's why do.
Why do? Doves.
Cry.
When.
Yes! You did it!
you
Ejaculate.
On.
The.
Becky
Bum.
Full stop.
Christ, full stop.
Hey, you guys are just as guilty as I am on that one.
Excuse me, I've never ejaculated on Becky's bum.
Not yet.
Not to say that I would. Not to say that I wouldn't if it was in front of me, but that's a different story.
Again, it's like those fantasy things. You've got that fantasy in your head, right? But if that happened right in front of you, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
I would know what the fuck to do, Peter, Shockmouths, because I'm not an 18-year-old boy.
Mm.
It would be wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Right, I've got to stop.
I'm so sorry, Becky, if you're listening.
Right. I've got to stop. Right.
I'm so sorry.
She's not listening. If she is, she can DM me anytime. She can slip into my DMs and we can discuss me slapping me cock on her forehead.
What? Like Leafy?
You said sucking your cock on her forehead?
Simba.
Or slapping. I thought you said sucking.
slapping.
Picturing then you sucking your own cock on her forehead.
Simba.
No. Right. Becky.
Becky. Boop.
Is
Beautiful.
Sometimes.
When
she
Slips.
Into.
a
banana.
That is beautiful.
Peel.
Full stop.
Peel.
Full stop. Peter.
looked
Like
I'm just gonna need a minute. To consider what does Peter look like. A. Oh, he put his cig on. I said A.
No, that's what made me laugh. Vegetable.
This is where you say bitch, chimp.
No, it was there. It was there, but
It was there. I just want to make
it
sure.
was there. It was there, but at the end of the
He
day,
even turned on his webcam just then, and we all saw.
I think what the audience has got from this is that Peter is, in fact, a bitch.
yeah, you wish.
Come on, vegetable boy.
All right, full stop. Cunt.
said
Peter.
Angrily.
We did.
Towards
Shockmouths.
Full stop. Stroke.
Peters.
left.
Nut.
Nuts. Full stop. All right, last sentence.
No. It's on me. It's on me. I didn't say full stop.
Yeah. The person who gets to choose full stop.
Peter's-
Peter, not you.
Peter's left. Nut. Nuts. Nut.
Nuts.
Nut.
Nuts. Nut. Nut.
Nut.
Nut.
Nuts.
Nut.
Nuts.
Nut.
Nuts.
Nut.
Nuts.
Nut. Why we saying
Grapes.
nut?
What? What do you say?
Grapes.
Grapes.
Grapes. He's nut grapes.
Okay.
Yeah, a grape can be a nut.
Okay.
Act like grape would be a nut.
Chimp.
I don't know what's going on. Full stop.
All right, last sentence.
Ripstar.
Is
Bad.
Dad. Full stop.
okay. Chapter 26.
Dad.
Okay.
I
Banana.
said bad.
Yeah, I know. And then Shockmouths said full stop. Chapter 26. Banana ain't as gay, said Peter. Hallelujah, screamed Ripstar. Onto toast. Avocado are delicious on butter. Yummy! Kill Shockmouths, Peter screamed. No, yes, maybe. I farted gleefully upon a Peter glove. Why do doves cry when you ejaculate along the Becky bum? Becky Boop is beautiful sometimes when she slips into a banana peel. Peter looked like a vegetable. Cunt! Said Peter angrily towards Shockmouths. Stroke Peter's left nut. Grapes. Ripstar is bad. Okay, and chapter 26 is called
Nut.
Nuts. Right. Right. I'd like to say that there would be a new episode of this, but I'm having second thoughts.
I can't kill it. I can't kill it.
You're the one to kill it, Ripstar. You're the one that brought it back, right? You're the one that can fucking kill it.
Well, I fulfilled my part of the agreement. I turn up. And I turned up.
I think it's me that's not going to want to turn up. And when I do turn up, it's Peter and Shockstar. The bitching match continues. It's been the last 3 times.
I don't have a bitching match.
3 times.
I go on defense, motherfucker.
I
don't go on offense.
I'm bored of it
bullshit.
now.
Whatever's going to make you sleep at night. Shockmouths. I've been Peter Day.
I'm going to start a new podcast with Ripley and fucking Raw Man, alright? It's going to be called R&R.
Yeah.
Ripley and Raw Man.
Let's do it.
Featuring.
You should call it Ra.
Ra, hula.
Okay, alright, enough.
Ripley
I'm
angry.
going to fucking kill myself, okay, if this continues any longer. I've been Peter Day. Alright, bye! The rest of them is Angry Chimp, Ripstar,
I'm waiting for Ripstar or
Someone
someone else to say
Fuck
something.
you! The lot of you! Fuck you! Bye!
Thanks. Right, Peter can go. Bye.
Do I stop recording?
Just record. No, just record the rest of this. Thanks for coming on, Ripstar. And if you want to check out Ripstar's channel, it will be in the link. Peter will put it in there eventually. If not, well, no one else can. Peter, put his channel in the link. He's a good lad. I haven't.
Yeah, but Chimp's still recording.
Yeah.
Do I stop recording?
No, you stay with me.
All right, I'm going to stop.
No, stay talking on the podcast. We can discuss Peter. Right, I will stop. Bye.
Bye.